I am the chef and owner of Bulrush, St. Louis. It's a restaurant in Midtown down near the Fox. And what we do is we look at early 19th century Ozark foods, but we give it a contemporary or a modern twist. So COVID's been crazy, right? I mean, it has for everybody. And none of us had the playbook on how to respond to a pandemic. And so we stepped back and said, look, how do we re-envision this long-term, short-term change to be something that we can be excited every single day? I don't remember who, someone said, well, why don't we do like Sonic does? And all of a sudden, the light bulb went on for all of us. Right now, we're doing a 5-course tasting menu. Each course comes out on a white tin tray lined with linen. You get the fancy silverware, but we've had to think through all those little details like the glassware. I can't give you a stemmed, fancy crystal wine glass. So we have things that'll fit in your cup holders, things designed for cup holders, but they're nicer. And so when you get your food, you get a QR code. And each course, you snap your QR code. It'll take you to a YouTube video. It's I or my staff telling you the history, the story behind the food, which satisfies my need to tell the story, but without me spraying on you. And so now you've got that story, you've got the history, and because of this technology, you can click to see more. Now, down there, I've already described the course, but we do a brief version. Here's the detailed version for the foodie who needs to know it all. Below that is a link to a Spotify playlist so you can listen to what we're listening to in the kitchen. We didn't know what this would become. We're just like, okay, we're going to do this, and it meets our needs at that point. Like, I'm happy with that concept. Well, the very first customers, they pulled in a Subaru Outback. They popped the hatchback up, and they sat in there. And I remember laughing with my staff. I said, well, that's got to be the most uncomfortable thing I've ever seen, because I'm 6'3". I can't imagine doing it. They clearly weren't 6'3", and they just put the trays on their laps and ate out of the back of their car. And all of a sudden, people were bringing tables and putting them at the back of their car, putting tables on the sidewalk. And as time went on, all of a sudden, people were bringing candles, and someone brought an iPad that played a fireplace through the whole meal so they could eat in front of the fireplace. We've had limos where we never even saw the guests. We handed food into these blackened windows, and anonymous hands pulled the trays away from us and ate their food. We had one of the local brewers brought one of their delivery trucks, and they had emptied out the truck, put a solid wood dining room table in the back, and they had the candles and the flowers, and we've had people with flowers on the dashboard. It's amazing, the stuff that we've seen. So seeing how people are supporting us and then making it their own, it doesn't get any better than this.